Hey, what's up, everybody? It's just Charles, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a pretty interesting show for you guys. We're going to be talking about Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers, but before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now, some people ask me, hey, where the Kawhi Leonard videos at? Where the Clippers videos at? I was off when the Clippers were losing all those games. That's where they're at. But today we're going to be talking. I'd be like, I never heard from you. Where you at? We here. He run. Come on. Today we're going to be talking about the Clippers. I got some serious concerns about this team. I do. I don't like the way they've been going about business this season. I don't like the way that they've gotten away from playing defense. Defense last year is the number one reason the Clippers finished the regular season with a better record than the Los Angeles Lakers, even though they had more star power and Kawhi missed the entire season and Paul George only played about 30 to 40% of the year. Their defense was the number one reason, obviously coaching and all of these other things. But I believe the fact that they relied on their defense gave them a chance every single night when they knew that they couldn't generate their offense. This season, the Clippers have thrown all of that out the window. They're like, okay, we got Kawhi, we got Paul George. Yeah, our defense is just going to be there, right? Most of the times when you watch the Clippers play, they seem disinterested in the entire thing. The Clippers don't seem interested in the regular season. They seem interested in the playoffs. And it seems to be the same approach that the organization is taking, forgetting that you actually have to go through a regular season in order to get to the playoffs, and certain boxes need to be checked before you go into the playoffs. What's one of those boxes? Hell, number one, get into the playoffs. How about we start there? Sounds like a pretty basic thing, but how about we get into the playoffs? Right now, the Clippers are the number 6 seed in the Western Conference. Now, some people say, well, they're in the playoffs. No. The win-loss column, what separates them and the number 8 seed is just one loss. If they lose one more game and the other two teams below, they're going to be out of the playoff picture. They're going to be in the play-in tournament at this point, this Clippers team. So number one, they're not paying attention to the wins and loss column. First thing is you got to get into the playoffs. The second thing is this. You got to establish your rotations and build chemistry. And I don't know why the Clippers think that they can somehow turn on a switch in March and April, and all of a sudden they're going to be able to gel on the basketball court going into the playoff. This was something that Kenny Smith alluded to. He said because these guys are not really playing all the games, it's very hard for them to establish a chemistry together. This is another mistake I believe that the Clippers are making, and they're doing this all in the sake of we want to make sure everybody is healthy. You cannot prevent injuries. The only way you want to ensure everybody's healthy, don't play anybody. And I can guarantee you with 100% certainty, you are going to make all of your players are going to be healthy sitting at home. But if you want to play, there's a risk that they may get injured. The fact of the matter is a player can get injured at any time. You literally cannot prevent an injury outside of sitting a guy because you don't know when they will occur. An injury can occur literally at any moment. At any moment in time. It's just one of those things you can't really plan for. And I think the Clippers are taking an overcautious approach, and now their best player in Kawhi Leonard is speaking up. I want to get into an article that I got here from fadeawayworld.net, and it says this. Kawhi Leonard says he's frustrated with his minutes restrictions this season. Kawhi Leonard is one of the top superstars in the league when he's healthy, and he is slowly rounding into being himself with the Los Angeles Clippers. Over the course of the last 10 games, Kawhi Leonard is averaging 22.7 points per game, 6.6 rebounds, 3.9 assists, while shooting 36% from the three-point line. Even though Kawhi Leonard clearly looks better on the court, the Los Angeles Clippers have not done well recently, with the team notably losing 6 straight games before a recent win against the Dallas Mavericks. Part of the reason the Los Angeles Clippers having a mediocre record this year is due to Kawhi Leonard having minutes restrictions. Recently, Kawhi Leonard expressed frustration at this situation, claiming that the team was losing games because of the minutes restrictions. He said, when it's a minutes restriction, it's frustrating because I'm not going in there jacking shots. I'm trying I'm trying to play basketball. It was frustrating. We were losing games at that point from minutes restrictions. This is their best player saying this. Let me take you guys through a quick litany real quick. In the month of October, Kawhi only played 2 games. He averaged 21 minutes a game. In the month of November, he averaged he played 3 games. He averaged 23 minutes a game. In the month of December, he played 11 games. He averaged 32 minutes, 31.9 minutes per game. And in the month of January, he's averaging in 3 games, 30.9 minutes per game. Something else I want to point out to you. In October, he shot 44% from the field. November, in 3 games, he shot 40%. Then in December, listen to this. You tell me if it's a correlation or not. He was averaging 32 minutes a game. His field goal shooting percentage went from 40 to 49. 3-point shooting percentage went from 11 to 32. Free throw shooting percentage went from 50 to 78. This month, in 3 games, he's playing 30.9 minutes per game. He's scoring 22.7 points per game, the highest he scored at any split at any month this year, shooting 47.6%. He's shooting 45.5% from 3 and shooting 95.8% from the free throw line. What is this telling you? Kawhi literally is getting better the more he plays. Why are the Clippers still restricting Kawhi Leonard to 31 minutes in January? How many seasons has it been? How many months has it been? October, November, December. It's been 3 months. It's taken the Clippers 3 months to get Kawhi Leonard to the 30-minute mark per game. It's not good enough. Kawhi needs to be playing about 35 to 36 minutes. And oh, by the way, that ain't a lot. This particular NBA that we're in is weird. Guys in the past used to play 38, 39 minutes a game. Now, all of a sudden, playing 30 minutes a game is the new thing, 32 minutes a game. There's a fundamental difference between Kawhi Leonard and Giannis. Giannis has the conditioning. He has his rhythm and all that. So Giannis can go out there in 32, 33, 34 minutes a game and get you 27 points, 29 points. That's Giannis because he has the rhythm and he's been playing. Kawhi Leonard hasn't been playing. So they need to make sure he plays more minutes. I don't like what the Clippers are doing. I don't like this strategy. I don't. They're being overly cautious. And they're losing games because of it. You heard Kawhi Leonard say it. I've been saying this. I don't like this course of action. And if anything of what Richard Jefferson said in his report about there may be many people deciding who gets whose minutes, who plays at what time and all, that's an issue. Because the last time I checked, Ty Lue is a championship coach. So to me, I don't like the direction that the Clippers are going in. And I think Kawhi Leonard is justified to say that. Because ultimately, the players may know what's really best. You know why? Because they got to play. At the very end of the day, they're the ones playing. So these are my thoughts and opinions on this. What I want to know is simply this. What do you think about what Kawhi Leonard said? And do you think the Clippers need to do something else to gain a different result, or they need to continue doing what they're doing? Whatever you guys think, leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. We catch you on the next episode. Peace.